All right, everybody, it's turn 5, and it's the American Continental turn. And basically, we're looking at how the battlefield is. We have a unit down here which can put pressure on the encampment. We have a disrupted unit right here, which is a juicy target, I do believe. There's strength 2, so these guys could move here to here and have a 1-to-1 attack against a disrupted unit. There's a British unit here with artillery. They do have these guys here, can attack here or here, which would be a tough nut right there because you got a really good unit parked right there. These guys can move 1 hex, so they can move to here if I want them to. So if we move them here, that will take basically all their movement to get there. That will allow some units to move into combat elsewhere. And something to think about, instead of attacking this unit, I could move over here with these dragoons basically and put pressure over here on the plantation house. So, and then we have the guys all the way parked in the back here trying to move to the front. So the Americans, I don't know if they want to willy-nilly go in echelon attack in droves or kind of focus their fire or combat efficiency on a specific unit. So that is the question. What are we gonna do? Alright, so first thing I think we'll do, let's see who's in this stack. We got the rifles and Swamp Fox. We're gonna go here, then there, and then there, and we'll move our commander there. This will allow Nathaniel Green and crew to move up. We could, so we go here, maybe put, Green's gonna go there for the moment. I'm gonna leave him there. So leadership is 2, I believe, on Green, with a combat factor of 1. Green must have a good defensive party with him. So we got a combat factor 2 there, so we can move through here. There's 1, 2, 3. That puts 6 right there. So I'm going to move Green to here. Leave the artillery there. Go 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. It's going to take one. It's 1.5 move to go through. They can't get to there. So I'm going to go right there. The dragoons and artillery. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to there. And then the dragoons. So we got 1, 2. Put the cannons. Cannon. We got our big artillery battery sitting there, shooting down the road. And I can't go through there. But we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll move these guys to there. Now, the big decision, what to do with these guys. Do we attack here at this disrupted unit at 1-to-1, or do we take the odds and go straight into here? But we do have to make, I don't think we have to make a, we got to make a, what do you call it? Looting type. It's a loot. We're going in to loot the area. What's that called? Is it on the chart here somewhere? I don't see it. So I think we're going to bypass for the moment and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go through there. We can put pressure on that next turn. I'm bypassing the encampment at the moment because I don't want to have to fail and get all disrupted because we're sitting there looting and drinking and snacking on all kinds of British paraphernalia that's left back at camp. So let's do our first. We're going to do our first attack. Will be okay right there. That's a 3, and that's a why isn't it not picking up? A 3, 5. So we do have a 1-to-1 there. Or we want to attack here. I think this is a 6. Okay. Yeah, that's a 6. Well, let's just pick on this unit right here. First, let's just go down the list here. We got movement phase, done that. Nothing to rally. Defensive artillery fire phase. Non-phasing player may fire any or all artillery units determined to hit. Cross-reference. Alright, we do have some British artillery right here that can fire at, so they can see this unit right stack right there. That's 2 away. Determined to hit. 2 hexes away. Firing unit. 2 hexes away. 2 SPs away. So we need an 8. Right there. We need an 8. We need to roll an 8 or better. Any modifiers? Target. It's regular infantry, I do believe. Yeah, not like Continentals. Target and force, nope. Target is artillery, nope. Not mounted. Target is a firing for the first time in the game. That's not a rifle, not a meeting house. Not, okay, so you need to roll an 8 or better. And we roll a 1. That's, don't worry about the artillery. Artillery is fired away and did nothing. Alright. Firing over the heads of their little dudes right there. Okay, so defensive fire artillery phase. Okay, now we have the artillery that's here. We have 2 batteries firing line of sight to here. We'll fire on these, was that the 63rd, 64th. Yeah, let's fire at 64th. And they got a +1. I forgot to add that in, didn't I? Well, 2 would have been 2, still would have mattered. So they have a 2, range 2, so they need an 8. Oh, roll a 9. A 9. Okay, artillery firing phase, die roll versus non-artillery. Well, rolled an 8. We lost 1 step. Wow, that was a good hit. 1 step loss. So if you look at the artillery fire chart right here. An 8 going across versus non-artillery is 1 step loss. And if it would have been artillery, an AM, so it would have been morale. All right. Now we've done defensive fire there. We do have we have multi-attack here, I guess. We got, I said 5. If I put 3 of the value from over here, right there, that's 3. Move this stuff to this. That'll throw these 2. Those 2 right there. These guys go this way, these guys go that way. So that will have a leader in the attack right there. Alright, so we'll make Lee's Legion the attack here. They obviously the only. Oh, wait a minute. We got to attack here too, don't we? Hold the horses. So there's a 3 before we go any farther. So we got 3 has to go that direction. Alright. We'll have these 3 go that direction. And then these guys go over here. Alright. Let's do that first attack. Alright, so going here to here, there is no leader. Engaging without a leader, so the Colonials, they go attack an echelon. And these have a leader. Engage with a leader. They have a flank open. They got a plausible retreat. Okay, flank is possible. Withdraw plausible. No enemy. Enemy has no leader, so roll a d10. Frontal assault. Wow, that's interesting. So we have a frontal assault versus attack in echelon. Attack in echelon. Frontal assault versus attack in echelon. No modifier. Alright. Let me see here. No modifier. 0. Alright, so we're going to do a 1-to-1 attack. They do have a +1. +1. Let's counter each other. Morale counters each other. They do have a leader, so that's a +1. So I guess that would be a -1. Well, I guess that's what's going to happen. A -1. And alright. Roll an 8. 8. 1-to-1, 8, which would be a 7. Becomes a retreat. Alright. We have on the chart here 1-to-1. 7 is defender retreats. So we're going to retreat back to here, and we're taking the leader back with us. So he falls back to here. No step loss or anything. The only thing that happens is retreat, and he's going to voluntarily retreat back because you got to make a morale test. Leaders don't have to worry about such things. All right. And we have to go into the hex. Take the hex. Alright, these guys. Alright. Now we got this attack going across here. I think that was 2. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 2, 2, 1. All right, 2 to 1. Defender does not have a leader, so engage without a leader. Draw is plausible to here. They can fall back to there. Because if they retreat 1, they have to go out of enemy zone of control, so they have to go right to there. Engage without a leader. Withdraw is plausible. So they roll a 1. So they're going to do a withdraw. The attacker attacking with leader. No flank. Withdraw is possible. Enemy has no leader, no flank. Withdraw. Okay, here we go. Frontal assault. Okay. Withdraw versus a frontal assault. What are we going to get? Okay. Withdraw versus frontal assault. Ooh. +2. Alright. So 2 to 1 +2 so far. They have a +1. A +1 for the leader. So those cancel each other out. And then the main guy was going to be our yeah, those guys, Washington's Dragons. So morale cancels each other out. Those cancel each other out, so it's only a leader. So we got a +3. 9. 9 +2 is 11. 2 to 1 +11 is captured. Wow. Attacker's choice. 2 to 1 plus attacker's choice. There's only one thing there to capture. They're going to capture those guys. So they did capture them. And we're going to move the Dragoons have to go into the hex. There we go. Not good for them, probably, but we'll just see what happens. All right. Oh yeah. That is a morale step loss too, I believe. Oh yeah. Get a momentum chip. Because I believe if you do a attack and you get a 10 or better, you get a momentum chip, if I understand that correctly, for taking out that unit. Now we got this attack going strictly right here. This is a 6 versus, there's 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. We have a leader on both sides. Both sides have a leader. There's Coffin versus Nathaniel Green. Flank is possible. Retreat is possible. They can retreat to here. They're going to have what do you call these? Maryland Brigade, which is a +2. That's the attack. And they're going to have the Lacey. That is theirs. The Lacey has a +1. Yeah, +1. Alright. Okay, so we're at both sides. Engage with the leader. Enemy has leader. Okay. Flank possible. One flank not possible. Withdraw plausible. Okay, here we go. Engaging with the leader. Okay, and the engagement with the leader. Enemy has a leader. Flank possible. Okay. Well, okay. We'll just see what happens. The Americans are going to have frontal assault. We have frontal assault, and the commit to reserve by the British. Interesting. We'll see what commit to reserve. Okay, versus a frontal assault. Ooh, not good. Americans have a -1 right there. -1. So they. All right. So right now we're at a -1 for the Americans. The -1 to the die. So Americans are at, let's say, figure this out. Americans are at 0. British are at 1. All right. Leader in green. So green is a +2, +1. Alrighty. So British are at 2 versus 2. 2 with that one, so that's a 4 versus a 1. Alright. So +1, +2, +1, +2. Yeah, it's +2, +4. There we go. +4, +2, +3. So +1 to the Americans. All right. Americans +1. Yes, +1. All right. An 8. 8. And the odds were 1-to-1 because it's 6 versus 5. So that would be 1-to-1. And we rolled an 8, so that becomes a 9. D. Disruption. Alright, so the Lacey is disrupted. So he has to fall back 3. 1, 2, 3. Goes right to there. And he gets a disruption. Not looking good for the Brits here. Okay. With a disruption, I do believe we have to make a morale test for everybody. Remember correctly. Everybody that was involved in that little attack. Disruption. The owner player retreats all 3 hexes and disruption placed on the unit. All their friendlies units in the close combat and the defender artillery, but not the attacking artillery, must make a morale test. If they fail, they have to retreat 1 hex. Alright. We need a 5 or better. Now, morale adds a +1. We do have a leader there, so that's a +1. But it's a -1. Alright, so we got a +1 to the die roll. We need a 5 or better. Yikes. Roll a 1. So he has to retreat 1. So he's going to go to here. And Coffin is going to go with him. He don't want to go anywhere. Now, I think that's it. I do believe that is everything. Got Marchbanks is here. Yeah, can't do anything. Rifle fire. Alright, I think that is everything. I think that's the entirety of the American turn. Let's just make sure we covered everything. Close combat phase, close combat sequence, determine second player, end of turn. Alright, so now it's the British turn. Alright, let's have a look at our situation here. We got the initiative, movement phase, rally phase. So the next thing we got to do is roll each unit with the friendly, disrupted, shattered units that are not adjacent to the enemy combat unit on a 5+ unit rallies. Shattered units become disrupted. Alright. So we got to move. First thing we do is move the guys that are way in the backfield back here. Alright. Let's move these guys. Go. One. Right there. Move him right there. Probably should have moved him 1, 2, 3, 4. Get him over to here. So cover the plantation house. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go to here. Okay. Strength 3. And go here. And Marchbanks. 2, 4, 6. Good question. Should we move? Where should we move this guy? Or use him in the attack. So I think we'll leave him there. You make him the primary attacker. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And okay, I think we're done moving. Rally phase. All right, we have 2 guys have to rally. This guy needs rally on a roll 0. And where did that go? There it is. He's still disrupted. This guy right here. So, wow, that is not good. Another 0. They are wilted in the back, so they're not doing anything. Alright. We got combat here. We're going to have these guys here, and these guys are going to go there. All these. So, like I said, that's a 5, I believe. Well, I think I'm going to have the light infantry go be the primary since they're the best troops. And then we're going to have the Lees defending. And we got Marchbanks involved in this little foray. So we got 5, 7 versus, well, that's a 2-to-1. 2-1 attack there. And then we're going to have this whole stack go here. Washington's brigade is going to dragoons. Oh, we got to do the artillery first, I believe. Yep, artillery has to go first. Okay. Artillery. Defensive artillery fire. 1 hex away, adjacent. 2 points. We need a 6 or better. And we roll a 1. So artillery does nothing. Well, that's not good. Okay, so artillery's done. Non-phasing player may fire any or all his artillery units. Well, I think 2 artillery units there, and the rifle. Oh, there's a rifle. Where is that rifle at? Oh, rifle's back here, I believe. Yeah. Two hexes away with artillery. 2 strength points. Need an 8 or better. Alright. Ooh. 9. That's a hit, I do believe. 2 hexes away. They'll take these guys to 64th again, obviously. Pummel them. Alright. Artillery strength versus non-artillery. Roll the die again. 6. 6 is disrupted. So that unit has to fall back 1, 2, 3 to there. Okay. Now we have the artillery already went, so we have 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1 with leader, and then we had a 2 to 1 little leader. Okay, well, let's just go with it. Now, British engaging with a leader. Flank is possible. Retreat is possible. Americans can retreat. No leader. Engaging without leader. Withdrawal is plausible. So, okay, they roll. Americans need they got a 4. They're going to stand fast. Alright, so the Americans have to stand fast. British. Flank possible, withdrawal plausible. Enemy has no leader. Okay. Turn flank. They're going to do a turn flank versus a stand fast. Alright, defender. Right side. Stand fast versus what was it? Turn flank. Where is turn flank? Turn flank versus stand fast. That's what. Yep, stand fast. So +2. Not good. All right. So the British have a +2, +3 for their leader, and then their primary light infantry. +5. Yikes. Versus a +1. So the British have a +4. 2 to 1 +4. And they roll a 1. Of course. So that becomes a 5. 2 to 1 plus, it makes a 5. So the Americans have to retreat. So they got to fall back. The unit is going to fall back to here. And so they fell back. They'll have to make a morale test. And then we have the attack going on here. 1 to 1. 2 to 1. Because the leader attacking with a leader. Blank is possible. Retreat is possible for the Americans. Alright, and okay. Americans are going to attack an echelon. And So everybody's going to attack an echelon. Echelon versus echelon. Attack an echelon versus... So it's going to be 0. Net effect is 0. So nobody gets any bonuses there. Dragoons have a +1. Leadership is a +1. And a 0. So it looks like net effect is 0. So no effect. So whatever they roll is what they're going to get. And of course they roll a bloody 0. 0. Hero. Alright. 1-1 with a 0 is attacker with a 1. That must mean they lose one step loss. That's not good. Yikes. The second Royal Highlanders disappeared. It leaves artillery sitting there all by them lonesome. They attacked, went in, and got cut to pieces by Washington's Dragoons. Yeah. Okay, now we got to make a morale test right there. We need a 5 or better, and they roll a 9. So they are standing fast, right where they're at. So they made it. Not a problem. All right. I do believe that is the entire British turn. Okay, we've done close assaults. So that's the end of phase. Check artillery. Automatic. Victory conditions. Alright, we're going to see who wins the initiative right now. I don't think. Yeah, everybody, the morale is +1 for both, so it's just whoever rolls what. Well, it's a 4-on-4 at the moment, so we gotta re-roll. You gotta be kidding me. How many times can this happen? 6 and a 6. I guess the war is in balance. This battle is like, who's gonna get what? Well, okay, here we go. That's definitely going to be Americans. 9-1. So the Americans are gonna take turn 6 with their initiative. So there's the Americans are going first. Alright, so there we go. We'll be back with turn 6.